What if the person you trust most is quietly betraying you? Picture this. You lean in and whisper your deepest secret to someone you call friend, confident it will stay between you two, only to walk into a room later and hear it echoed in hushed tones everywhere you go. That gut punch of shock, the sudden spike of isolation, the tight knot of anxiety in your chest, it's a pain that sears into memory. If you've ever been burned by a fake friend, you know exactly how raw it feels. Over the next several minutes, we'll explore how to spot these energy-sapping relationships, unpack the psychology behind them, and give you practical tools to protect your heart and build connections that truly nourish you. Welcome to the Psyche Weave. Not long ago, I found myself in exactly that place, believing a friendship was unbreakable until it revealed itself as convenience wrapped in kindness. I woke one morning to messages from mutual friends, filled with snippets of private conversations I never intended to share. The betrayal kept me tossing and turning for nights, second-guessing every word I'd ever confided. In the midst of that pain, I turned to Carl Jung's insights on persona and shadow. His wisdom helped me understand the dynamics at play and gave me the strength to reclaim my sense of self. Today, I'm sharing what I learned so you can sidestep those same traps. Scenario 1. Your phone buzzes, you smile, expecting a friendly hello, only to read, "Hey, can you help me move this weekend?" There's never a text that says, "Just checking in, how are you?" That's not friendship, it's transactional. Jung described the persona as the social mask we present to the world. When someone treats your persona like an ATM, dispensing attention only when they need something, they're exploiting your kindness. The remedy: practice the powerful act of saying no. Reserve your time and energy for people who reach out just to ask, "How are you doing?" Next scenario, you're at a relaxed gathering, laughing with friends, when you overhear a snippet of conversation. Did you hear what they said about you? Your heart sinks as you realize your private life has become public drama. This is shadow projection in action. When people can't face their own insecurities, they deflect them onto you through gossip. Real friends guard your confidences like sacred trust. If you learn your secrets have been shared, address it directly. "I heard you told others about X. Can we talk?" If they evade or gaslight you, it's a clear sign to step back. Even praise can be a weapon. Comments like, "You look great for once," or "I didn't expect you to pull that off," sting because they undermine your self-worth. These backhanded compliments are passive-aggressive jabs disguised as support. Jung warned that such mixed messages fracture the self rather than nurturing it. Genuine affirmation should feel uplifting. When you catch a backhanded compliment, respond calmly, "Thanks, but that felt more like an insult. Let's keep it real." Fairweather cheerleaders are another red flag. They're front and center at your celebrations, clinking glasses when you land a promotion, but vanish when you face hardship. Jung believed friendships true and deep hold space for both joy and sorrow. Test a friend's loyalty, share a small struggle, maybe a work worry or personal disappointment, and watch who sticks around. Those who disappear in your moment of need are spectators, not allies. One-sided conversations drain you next. You call to share something important, a dream or a dilemma, and before you know it, they've hijacked the chat with their own drama. Jung's individuation process, the journey to becoming your authentic self, relies on mutual exchange. When one person consistently dominates dialogue, the other's voice is silenced. The next time this happens, offer a gentle interruption. "I value hearing your story, but I need to share mine too." If they brush you off, invest your energy where it's reciprocated. Envy can poison friendships too. When you post about your win, a marathon finisher, published writer, personal breakthrough, you expect genuine applause. Instead, you get muted responses or an immediate one-up. That's nice, but I also did X. Jung described envy as the shadow's protest against another's light. Celebrate yourself openly. Authentic friends will cheer you on, while rivals will quietly drift away. Finally, boundary violations can be the most insidious pattern. You've asked your friend not to share your personal news, to respect your me time, or to call before dropping by, yet they bulldoze past your requests, treating your no like a suggestion. Jung emphasized healthy boundaries as essential to protecting the self. When someone repeatedly disrespects your limits, they show a fundamental lack of respect. Be firm. I've asked you not to share this, please honor that. Carl Jung once wrote, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." When we encounter fake friends, they're not just obstacles, they're mirrors reflecting our own psychological patterns. Perhaps you attract conditional friendships because deep down, you fear rejection and overcompensate by being overly helpful. Maybe you tolerate boundary violations because your own inner critic tells you that you don't deserve respect. Jung believed that every relationship serves the individuation process, the journey toward becoming your whole, authentic self. Fake friends aren't just people to avoid, they're teachers showing you where you need to grow. They reveal the parts of your psyche that haven't yet learned to value yourself fully. Here's Jung's wisdom for healing. First, examine what these toxic patterns trigger in you. Do their backhanded compliments awaken an inner voice that already doubts your worth? Does their fair-weather behavior mirror your own fear of being vulnerable? Second, reclaim your projections. Instead of only focusing on their flaws, ask yourself, what is this relationship teaching me about my own needs? Remember, you can only receive the love you believe you deserve. As you heal the parts of yourself that accept less than genuine connection, you naturally draw in the authentic friendships your soul craves. If they continue to cross the line, mute notifications, unfollow, or take a break, your well-being is too valuable to compromise. Spotting these red flags isn't about becoming paranoid. It's about honoring your worth and creating space for friendships that uplift you. Jung urged us to bring unconscious patterns into the light so we can transform wounds into wisdom. When you recognize these behaviors, set clear boundaries, lessen your emotional investment in one-sided relationships, and redirect your care toward people who truly value you. If this resonated, tap like to let others know they're not alone. Share your experiences in the comments. What pattern did you notice first? Your story could guide someone else. And don't forget to download our free boundary setting guide in the description to start protecting your well-being today. Subscribe to the Psyche Weave and ring the bell so you never miss our next deep dive into healing and self-discovery. True friendship begins within. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, not tear you down.